not the outcome we expected nor hoped for. Was extremely proud. The issues are not effort, and that's the start. To be down 20-0 against one of the best teams in the country and battle back to be within 10 at halftime, and then take the lead 24-23 in the fourth quarter, was says a lot about this team and where we're headed. Again, much like week 3, there's no moral victories, especially when it's against these guys. But extremely proud of the effort, the enthusiasm, the belief, and the fortitude of our guys. Extremely proud of our defense to hold one of, if not the best offenses in the country to 3 field goals to allow us to chip away on offense and take the lead. We knew they were going to, make some plays. I mean, an offense like that with the best player in the country at quarterback, they're going to make some plays. But our defense continued to go out and battle and hold them to field goals, and our offense got untracked there for a few drives and made some things happen. We got to find a better way to run the football with our running backs, and then we got to find a better way offensively to protect, but also get guys open, on passing situations. And so, our effort was great. I told our guys that it definitely hurts a little bit more because of who this loss is to. We're not going to deny that, but we can't let Oklahoma beat us twice. And we're 2-1 in the Big 12, and we've got a really good Oklahoma State team coming into Austin, Texas next week that we've got to get ready for starting tomorrow. Questions?
All right, please raise your hand and we'll have a microphone brought to you. Jen.
Tom, did you think the way that the comeback unfolded, do you think that Sam was fueling the defense and vice versa? Everybody was kind of playing off each other to get the thing going in the right direction?
Yeah, I think that's been the hallmark of our team right now is, when one side of the ball is struggling a little bit, the other side picks them up and vice versa. And I couldn't be prouder of the way that we handled the adversity and responded. We were, whatever it was, 6.5, 7 minutes away from the biggest comeback, at least for our side of the ledger in the history of this rivalry. But we got to finish, and we didn't today.
Tom, what was the issue the first half with the slow start with the offense, and what was it that you were able to switch to finally get things going late in the first half and in the second?
I think, we were a bit stubborn in the run game, and that's my fault. I was trying to, keep our defense off the field. They had played the time of possession and number of plays and total offense in the first quarter was completely lopsided. And then, we realized it's not who we are. That's not how we're going to be able to move the ball. And so obviously we started throwing it a little bit more and mixing in some different formations and, found a little bit of a rhythm there.
Sam, how bad were you hurt on the play when you went out? Did you ever kind of lose cognizance of where you were, and what was the process in terms of getting back into the game there at the end?
I wasn't ever confused where I was at all. It was a hard hit. My head hit the ground pretty hard, and they were just taking precaution. I told them immediately I could go back in. I felt fine. They took me into the tent to make sure everything was okay, go through the protocol, and send me back out there.
Tom or Sam, you guys obviously struggled with running the ball, but you found other ways to get your running backs involved in the passing game with the screen passes and then, the passes to Chris. Did you guys expect that coming, or did that just kind of open up out there?
It opened up a little bit because of how they were playing us. Again, this is a defense that does a really good job of giving you something different each and every week, and so to see the 4 down, a lot of 4 down front on first and second down, which they had been predominantly an odd front, and a lot of man coverage with quarters behind it, what we call 4-man. We knew then we could get the running backs involved, because a lot of times the guys that have them in man coverage get lost when you either screen or throw the ball to them out of the backfield.
Sam, can you just talk about the second half, the way the option game started working out, the way you were getting around the edges, and frankly, just how bad did you want it?
Obviously, we all wanted it really bad. This is a big game, rivalry game. I think in the second half we did a great job up front of getting the push. The receivers had great downfield blocking, and we just ran our offense. We got comfortable and started doing what we do.
How hard was it to push Chris in the end zone?
Chris is a big boy. He got in himself.
Coach, what was the problems early on with your defense? Did they show you something that you didn't expect? I mean, to get down 20-0, they just kind of rolled on y'all early on.
No, I think we were getting out of gaps a little bit early. They were hurting us with the counter play, which we had repped, but it wasn't a huge staple. In terms of, they'd run it a bunch, but we didn't think out of that formation and personnel grouping that we'd see it. And so some of our blitzes were getting out of gaps, and D linemen not slanting to the right place. And so, that was the thing that was, we knew we needed to get fixed was, when you're running a middle blitz and they run inside zone and it creases you, that's not a good thing. And so, we got it fixed, and our guys did a lot better.
Sam, it looked like at the end of the game, the first guy to come up to you at the end was Baker. What did he say to you, and just your thoughts on just this game kind of coming down to big plays made by both of you at the end?
Baker is obviously an incredible player. He wouldn't be on the Heisman watch if he wasn't. He does incredible things with the football, and the way he gets his team to get up and go is incredible. We just told each other good game and paid respect to each other. He's an excellent football player.
Tom, what did you see on the last long touchdown to Andrew? Sort of what happened defensively to you guys on that play?
I don't know exactly because it was on the other side of the field, and I couldn't see exactly. But my understanding is, they ran a post to occupy the corner, and then ran kind of an out and up with him, and we didn't carry what we call the wheel route correctly.
When Sam went out and Shane came in, what did you see from Shane, and was he 100% today?
No, he's not 100%. He's still gimping around a little bit on that ankle, but there's no deer in the headlights look. It was, let's go. I'm ready. He'd been on the headset all game long, and it dialed into what was going on, and just need to get him warmed up a little bit.
Was there any thought to keep him in? And once Sam was good, was there any thought to keep Shane in for the rest of that drive?
There was, but I think when guys played 3.5 quarters and is in the rhythm that he's in, if he's cleared, you're going to put him back in the ball game.
Coach, granted 45-yard field goal is not a chip shot. Did you give any thought to taking that, or what was the thought process in the third quarter there?
Yeah, we were against the wind, and with our kicking woes recently, that was down by whatever we were, down by 6 at the time, and no, we were. That didn't feel good about it being into the wind. Had we been going the other direction, probably would have jogged the field goal team out.
Tom, what did Sam show you today, his first taste of this environment as a freshman and the way he played?
Oh, there's he showed me all he needed to show me in Los Angeles. He's a tough dude. He doesn't get rattled. He's competitive as all get out. And yeah, there was no. He didn't need to show me anything in this game. I've seen, everything I need to see from Sam Ehlinger.
Tom, once Shane is fully healthy, do you anticipate sticking with Sam?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Once Shane's 100%, do you anticipate sticking with Sam?
No, Shane was not 100.
No, once he is, do you anticipate sticking with Sam?
Oh, I mean, I would think so at this point, but I don't know. We got to go. Sam's got to practice really good, and we got to see when that occurs that Shane is 100%.
Malik, right there in the third quarter where you guys had him kind of on the ropes, kind of got a little physical there, a little bit fisticuffs down. Not fisticuffs, but y'all getting together. Did you feel like you had the game right there? I mean, the momentum had really turned toward you guys.
We were just trying to focus on making sure that we were just playing physical as possible as we could. We had a couple struggles towards the end when they got the long touchdown on us, but I think we got just distracted a little bit and too excited. We should have calmed down and just played it play by play.
Malik, Nation, both of you, just how difficult is it just to get your hands on Baker and to get him down? I mean, I know he escaped a sack from you and a Menahu, and just how difficult was that?
He's a very good player. He's very good with his feet, and he knew where to step whenever I was blitzing. I got chipped by the running back, and he got a good piece of me, so he was able to scramble out. And so that's something I'm pretty sure I'll be working on. And Charles knew he had to get that sack, and he got overexcited, and he's got to just play it to the ground and make sure he gets him on the ground next time.
Nahshon, what was right here in front of you? What was it like emotionally for the defense, the struggles to start, able to hold them once they kind of got to the red zone, then able to kind of control them middle of the game, and then giving up that touchdown late? What was the emotional roller coaster like for you guys on D?
Basically, together as a defense, we have the same mentality going into each and every play. So 1-0 mentality means that, you're going to play each play to the best of your potential. Then, the pass is the pass, so don't remember it. So, I mean, going into the third and then to the fourth quarter, I think we had the momentum on our side, and I think we felt that as a defense, and we tried to, impose that on them.
All right, we have time for 2 more questions. Right here.
Sam, I know this is a game you've dreamed about playing in for a long time. How would you describe your first Texas OU game and kind of the roller coaster of the game flow today?
It was incredible. Obviously, we would like to get the win. Been dreaming about this for a long time, and the atmosphere was incredible. The atmosphere was incredible. Losing the game is not incredible. I'm looking forward to the next 3 years.
Tom, a similar question for you. You've been a part of this game twice as a GA, but to be a head coach in it, did it exceed any expectations? Did you expect this down to the final possession type of game? What was it like being the head coach in this game?
Well, definitely expected a down to the last possession. I think for the rest of our schedule, that's. We're going to get everybody's A game, and we got to expect games like that. For me, it was exciting. I don't know that that you have time to soak it all in or reminisce or anything like that. You've got a singularness of focus that prohibits that a little bit, but it is a really unique college football experience and one that I'm looking forward to each and every year.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you very much.